Well, it's controversial and it would limit discussions on schools about LGBTQ issues. Opponents calling it the Don't Say Gay bill.
Florida Republicans in Tallahassee are sponsoring it, and it's about to make its way to the House floor. CBS 4's Ted Scout is live in Hollywood with more on this bill. Ted.
Well, Elliot and Carly, that bill could make it to the House floor by as early as tomorrow. It is on the calendar. Meanwhile, opponents fear that if it passes, LGBTQ youth could be hurt. Protests popping up around the state against the Parental Rights in Education bill, also known as the Don't Say Gay bill.
I'm frustrated, I'm disappointed, I'm scared.
Miami High School senior Javier Gomez went to Tallahassee to rally against the bill. The proposal being considered says classroom instruction by school personnel or third parties on sexual orientation or gender identity may not occur in kindergarten through grade 3 or in a manner that is not age appropriate.
It's just mind-boggling that we're in 2022 and we're still fighting for these rights, for us to be heard, for us to live in a safe environment.
Opponents fear, if passed, it would limit discussion of many LGBTQ issues between students and teachers.
There was an amendment that was added to the bill to make the bill even more egregious.
South Florida State Senator Chevron Jones says a new amendment to it could out students who are looking for guidance.
If a child tells a teacher about their sexual orientation and any other sexual orientation, if they say that they're not straight, that the teacher has 6 weeks to notify the parent.
Senate sponsor Dennis Baxley sent a statement saying this bill will help us focus on the priority that our students belong to families, that they are not wards of the state. Parents should decide what is age-appropriate content for their children.
The bill is arguably even worse today than it was last Friday.
Safe Schools South Florida Executive Director Scott Galvin worries it will harm LGBTQ students.
It's an attempt to silence, it's an attempt to make the LGBTQ community disappear. If you can't talk about it in school, if you can't be yourself in school, then you essentially cease to exist.
So here's where things stand right now. It could be on the House floor as early as tomorrow. In the Senate, it is still in committee, so it's not scheduled for any time on the floor just yet. We reached out to the state representative who's sponsoring this bill in the House. We have not heard back from him. And by the way, Florida is one of 15 other states that's considering similar legislation. Live in Hollywood, Ted Scouten, CBS 4 News.